Yeah.
Too trusting. Like, really imagine this company that says, you're not going to remember your work life because we know how much it weighs on you. Are you serious? So you mean I could be in there doing BDSM and taking anal and stuff, and you give me some pill to tighten my holes back up, you know, fix up the gooch real quick and send me out the door and I wouldn't know? You could have me in there fellatioing it up.
Hello and good evening. I'm LinaCreated.
And I'm Cleo Badashian, and welcome to another episode of Dope Dealer Radio, where we showcase and discuss creativity, art, and reality unboxed in 2024.
Alrighty, yeah, we do have a wonderful episode for you guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for a special announcement. So now, if you are a fan of sci-fi, you might be just as excited as we are about this announcement that we have for you. On January the 17th, 2025, we have a brand new season of Severance coming out, which is amazing news because we've been waiting 2 whole years to get Severance back.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Like, you don't even know. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like, I definitely agree because sci-fi Severance is basically a sci-fi thriller / workplace drama, and it has an amazing mystery behind it. So many cliffhangers, and you just don't know what's gonna happen next. It's a very, very complex show, but also very, very like intriguing. So you know, it's actually also starring Adam Scott is the main lead in the show, and then we have a couple of quite unknown actors like Britt Lower, who plays Helly, and we have a better known actor, an older actor. His name is John Turturro, and he plays Irving. And then we have Cherry, who plays Dylan. And we have Christopher Walken, which is the silver screen actor, one of our legends, who plays Burt Goodman, who is an older gentleman in the show. And then also we have the antagonist of the show is an actress named Patricia Arquette, and she plays Harmony Coble. So it is a very, very amazing show. It has a lot of twists and turns. And we definitely
love it.
And if you have been a fan like we've been a fan, you are going to be amazed at, you know, what we're going to be seeing in this new season, I'm sure, because they left us on quite the cliffhanger and left us with quite the set of blue balls when it comes to know what's going to happen next. Let's play the trailer.
You find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back. Hello, my name is Mark S. And I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure known as severance. I give consent to sever my memories between my work life and my personal life. I acknowledge that once the procedure is complete, I will be unable to access my personal memories whilst on the severed floor.
Say gratitude.
Nor will I retain work memories.
Hey!
Sorry, when I return home at the end of the day. I make these statements freely.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
We warned you.
About the greeting? You were kidding.
We hate it. How many reasons did we come up with?
8.
Good morning.
Hi, Mr. Milchek.
Mark, could I have a word?
Petey is no longer with this company.
I'm sorry, Mark. You guys were one of my favorite office friendships.
What happened?
We'd love to tell you, but unfortunately non-disclosure policy forbids.
I confer upon you the advanced role of department chief. Congratulations. A handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake? Do I know you?
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
So, we're friends?
I'm your best friend. Nothing is what they say. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. Especially if the person was himself. If you want to know what's going on down there, you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
What's happening?
What is it we actually do here?
It's important your eyes be kind. Do you know how to make your eyes kind?
On a beautiful day.
Say it, January 17th, the day after my birthday. It is a prize. We were waiting for this thing like some of you girls be sweating for Usher at the concert. We were waiting for Severance. Severance was different. Severance played with your mind. Severance, it had silver screen actors on there. They weren't TV actors. No offense to TV actors, but it was just A1. It was just really, really good. Like, if I had to put it on a taste level, it's like Le Cordon Bleu of TV shows for us right now. But we loved it. Love that show.
Yeah.
The cliffhangers, oh my goodness. And it's just the weirdness of it. Would you call it bubblegum dystopia? But without the color?
It definitely. It's that type of movie. It's definitely that type of movie that shows like the extremes of how these technologies work and all that. And so we started watching that in February 2022. So yeah, it was 2 years ago. It feels like 4, and we got it in 2022. But then they had a big pause. It's very odd. I don't know. They had a massive pause. I think it's because of I think it was because of the thingy as well.
What?
They had a
strike?
They had a strike, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they did make a little note on it. I think we might have reported on that. I'm not too sure.
I think we might have not. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that was that. That's what that was about. And the show is amazing. It literally is written so impeccably. Like, it's so exciting to watch. It starts off a little bit slow, so you're gonna go through the first 4 episodes not knowing what the F is going on, but then you're gonna start catching on to certain things, and it's lighthearted in some areas and it's very heavy in others, and it has like a moral question about it. And if you like sci-fi, definitely will be up your alley. And if you like the whole concept of that workplace scenario where you basically sold a literal piece of yourself to the company so that you could just feel like you're living a life of leisure, not having to work.
Being too trusting.
Yeah.
Too trusting. Like, really imagine this company that says, you're not going to remember your work life because we know how much it weighs on you. Are you serious? So you mean I could be in there doing BDSM and taking anal and stuff, and you give me some pill to tighten my holes back up, fix up the gooch real quick and send me out the door and I wouldn't know? You could have me in there fellatio-ing it up. You know what I mean? Like, you in there whoring, and then when you come out, you think you're a studious,
That's it. And then not only that, you know that no one knows what Lumen does. Lumen is the name of the company. No one knows what the company even does.
Yeah, but they talk to each other to try to figure it out. But I remember. Do you remember when we put Kenneth onto Severance, and when we started to play the episode, he tapped out. He was like, "I can't take this."
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I was there when you showed him that.
I think I might have told you about it the next day. I showed him Severance, and he was like, please
watch it.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
But it's not, I don't feel like you would be more freaked out if you actually worked at an office, because it'd be like this. It'd be like these massive buildings that are sprawling.
Yeah.
And you could walk around and get lost in there easily.
Yeah. And people it's a reality, but sometimes people go disappearing in their own workplaces or school because people within the workplace or school have other things and other ways of making money. Just to throw that out there. Got a little dark, which I'm allowed. It balances out all the pink.
but I got a flashlight, so we're safe.
And that was the thing about Severance, guys. When you're working at Lumen, they work very hard to make sure that you act demure. When I say demure, not in the sense of cute and beautiful and low key. Demure really means like shy. So they want you to be docile as well. So around the same time they had COVID and they were shoving a stick up your right here, which makes you docile. That's what they used to do in Egypt when they wanted you to behave and be docile. They'll get you, put something up in your head like they did with COVID, and then it'll make you calm. So it's kind of like what Lumen was doing. So I find it funny around the same time as COVID, you know, you got this company Lumen, which is, you know, on TV, and they're making you docile. You don't just forget your life outside of work. They make sure you smile. Don't show too much emotion. Don't take one pack of sugar more than you're supposed to get. To the T. To the T.
It's a lobotomy is the name of the procedure that they do. Lobotomy, yeah. They did that to people. They used to do that. It used to be a medical. Used to be like a medical. Yeah.
Lumen's a scary place. I wouldn't take the offer. Okay, so yes, you get a house, and the house was kind of big, wasn't it? It wasn't no little one bedroom.
Did they give them the house?
Yeah, yeah. Those
gave
homes
them each a house.
Yeah, Lumen had its own neighborhood. Now I don't remember if they said it or didn't say it.
See that? I didn't even see that detail. I feel like I need to watch it again. I'm gonna start watching it again so that I can be.
Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I remember, that the home that the guy lived in were Lumen homes. But do remember when the gay guy went to go find the other guy, he was in his own house somewhere. I don't know if it was in the same neighborhood, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out this season. They might all live in the same neighborhood. It might be like that movie, Variance, or wherever it was. Remember the movie I showed you where it was a neighborhood where there was no one else?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they couldn't escape no matter what.
That movie was like a nightmare. You know, like how you feel about Idiocracy? That movie right there, that was like, that's a nightmare.
that movie was too much. It was too,
That's a nightmare.
It messed with you. You can't leave no matter what. You get a certain amount of food. You got to raise the baby. The baby's not real. It was too much.
It's way too much. Yeah, but Severance, the reason why we were so stuck is because that cliffhanger was outrageous, and they left us with the blue ball.
Yeah, but like I said, they gave us good long strokes of episodes, so it made up for it. At least they gave us some good loving before they left us home.
Right?
I mean, the blue balls hurt, but you know what? When they were with us for that short amount of time, it was a really good time. And the episodes weren't short. They were nice and long. So they gave us long strokes of entertainment. And then they disappeared. And we've been calling and calling. And she said, we're coming back in January. I'm like literally, I'm so excited. Like I like TV. I don't watch it much, but Severance was really, really different. Like Ben Stiller killed this. Him and his team of writers, producers, directors, even the people that got coffee for them. This show, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I think, didn't you put me onto it?
Yeah, well, I'm the first person who saw it, but we kind of just watched it together. We got into it together.
We did.
So it starts off kind of in a slow way. Those first few episodes, you really don't know what the hell you're looking at, what the hell's going on. But if you suspend your disbelief and just get through the first couple of episodes, you'll see this show is just so outrageously
mind-bending
and bubblegum dystopian, you know?
Yeah, definitely. So, we're excited. And this feels like a personal announcement, like an anniversary to us. Like, you don't understand how special this feels.
Absolutely.
It's Severance. It's a good show. That's how good it is.
Severance is one of those shows I have been Googling, when is the new season coming on for the whole entire 2 years. That's why we we knew immediately when it was announced.
Yeah.
Every week.
We were on it. We were Googling Severance season 2. We're like, come on, it's been long enough. My balls hurt. And then we see January 17th. We're like, Finally, she's coming by.
Right?
Please don't say that and then be like, you know what? We just want to, if you're going to extend it or whatever, it's probably because you're making it better, I hope.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
been waiting too long.
that's it. And you know, this is what we're gonna get our season, and it's not gonna be no little eight episodes. Please give us a little bit more. Just give us a little chunk. Okay.
Please make it longer just for the wait.
Yes. Right. Well, that is our announcement.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to our first dope segment, and it is our pop culture comment section, right? Where we comment on comments that people are commenting on. If you could follow that. Hit the music. Yachty acting up. Now, it ain't on no Diddy stuff, okay? This is about him. You know, he came out as an artist. He was doing his thing. But he was one of those artists where he didn't have to make a whole ton of music. He just went straight into taking care of other artists, and that's where his money was coming from. So you may have heard of the Camouflage Boys. I think that's what they're called, right? And then one of their artists is Karrahbooo. What is it, Karrahbooo? Just Karrahbooo, right?
Yeah, Karrahbooo. I think that's her name.
Why was I about to say Karrahbooo Mitch? Oh my goodness. Apologies to Malibu Mitch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So they seem to have had a falling out, right? So basically, she's with Yachty. She's in his house. He's putting clothes on everyone. You know, he's doing what a lot of people have done when they get into the music industry, when they're helping people. They provide the clothes, the look, the ride, the shelter, the studio. I guess they take payment in other ways, whatever that is. But basically, she was saying that he was a bully. Now, we weren't around. For all we know, he was probably cursing out, like, get your stupid mother, you know, stuff like that. And then he comes on live and he justifies it with, you know, I put clothes on your back and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it still leaves room for us to wonder, how are you really treating these people? Because we know sometimes these people could really be nasty behind doors. And then when the person comes running to the public, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I fed you, ho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of people's kind of it's a lot of people's attitude towards it. Like if they do something for you, that you should be kind of humbled and you shouldn't really say nothing that pisses them off, really.
Yeah, and that's it. Really shouldn't be like that. Like if I'm doing something for you, and I guess it's once you have an agreement, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you can't be a dick, because I've dealt with that.
It's not the best mindset to have. It's very much, you know,
agree.
You're buying people, in other words.
Yeah. And I could treat you how I want because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if she's talented enough, someone else will just take her.
She's not.
You know what I mean?
That's the whole point. He's basically said that, you know, he basically handed her whole swag, and even the words coming out of her mouth was written by him. So, you know, pipe down.
Most likely the fact that he's writing for her, because I've been through that too, where guys in the studio with me, they're like, yo, say this. And I'm thinking money-wise, I'm being a Capricorn. I'm like, hold on, because when this goes, aren't you going to want credit for, and I can write, like, let me write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They do want to take over because they want to hurry up and get to the top off your back, and usually that's how it is. You know what I mean? So they just set up the whole thing. They know what they're doing. They go and follow in the direction. They don't care if they have to write for you. They don't care if they have to dress you. But don't throw it back in the person's face if that was part of the plan to move you forward. You get what I'm saying? If someone's been misbehaving, whatever, I would have a private conversation and just tell them, look, it's over. That's it. No, you can't be doing that to me in a public, and I'm trying to do this and that. But if you were, get me upset. If you were being an a-hole and a bully, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't excuse, you know, having to put coats and chains on niggas at all.
Yep, I agree. And when I first heard her rap, because I remember the time when I first heard her raps and stuff, it seemed kind of bland. Like, you know, it's not an unbelievable thing to be. She didn't seem like she was uber talented, but, you know, some things, you know, should be private or whatever. But I think that they live in an internet space, and it seems like Yachty is kind of like a fastier individual, so he's gonna be feeling all hot as far as his emotions, and expressing those emotions gonna come out in a catty way, like on the internet, to like blast her and stuff. So
yeah. Or there's the other side where I've seen too, where artists are disrespectful.
Yeah.
You could be but backwards for them.
Yeah,
I've been in that situation.
No respect. Yeah.
Right, I'm going out my way, and then you make a slick comment, and I'm literally standing here with my equipment, and then we're ready to do for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could have been either or, but she did respond back.
Okay, let's look at the response. See what she said.
Okay.
Okay. So Karrahbooo responds to Lil Yachty on stage at her latest show. Who ain't write it? Who ain't write it? Who ain't write it? Let's share the audio, shall we?
See. I like that stage background. Is that text? That's beautiful.
Okay.
I like how they set up these shows. Let me get my elbows off the table. Who ain't write it?
I guess who ain't write it was her response.
Doesn't say much. It's not that deep. All right, so basically she's telling us I wrote it and you're lying.
Yeah, I guess that's
one thing I learned as a grown up, people do bold-faced lie, like to the kind of lie that makes you have your jaw hanging open. Like, did you really just lie? Yeah. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but it's ugly. Yachty, can we just have some nice music? Can you guys fix it? Everyone stop being stupid. Yachty, don't be in there cursing and throwing things in people's face. Use them, polish them, be professional. Even the company I work with, we came up with an artist package and a package for how to behave in public and just all of that. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the artist being asked. Can everyone stop being asses? Can we get this music, please? We gotta be nice. Stop being a dick. Whoever's being a dick, stop being a dick. Yeah. And if you could come out with proof who's the dick, like hard proof, then I'll really roast them. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, give us some more. Make it some more.
That's right.
Please. Right.
Yeah. So that's it with the Karrahbooo and the Yachty. I wish them all the best. And I hope they fix their issues and, get on with the music.
Yes. On to the next segment.
Dope dealer, vote bigger than your nigga. You gon' feel it when I hit you with the one. Dope dealer, vote feel it when I hit you with the.
So my first product that I want to share with you guys is a podcast. It's a podcast with Tyrese on the Breakfast Club. And he's discussing some of the issues that he's having lately, and it kind of has shaken up social media. So I thought I'd bring it up and share with you guys what I've seen and, share our opinions from there.
This is real shit out here. Black men cry.
People are saying that Tyrese gave us another classic interview on the Breakfast Club. I myself thought it was very interesting, informative, but also kind of sad. Charlamagne even went on to hug him after he went on to talk about the pain he had with his failed movies, his divorce, and other issues that have happened to him. But one of the classic scenes is that when Charlamagne handed him a box of tissues, he threw it in the air. People are already saying that this needs to be a meme.
Some of the most legendary movies in the world didn't do well in the box office. Baby Boy bombed. Is it a classic?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is Baby Boy a classic?
Hell yeah. Baby Boy, the only reason BET still got a network.
Don't confuse data and numbers and popularity with the reality of what affects hearts.
He then goes on to speak about what I think the fakeness that goes on in Hollywood and the fake jewelry that a lot of people wear, including himself.
None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit.
People are saying that Tyrese gave us another classic interview on the Breakfast Club.
None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a... This shit was $23 on Amazon.
Yeah, she was trying to pick funny.
Are those earrings real?
No.
You can't tell.
I don't know. You know why it's not real? Because I've lost so much of this shit. I just spent the $500,000 on the fucking watch. Call Jacob the jeweler. I'm good. I don't lose no sleep over trying to win the popularity contest from showing up with all this jewelry that I'm going to leave on a nightstand and have a housekeeper to say, I don't know. I'm sure you don't know. I'm sure you don't know. But them $250,000, fucking $250,000 fucking earrings is that? I don't know. We looked everywhere. I'm sure you looked everywhere. That motherfucker tired 2 weeks later. Hey, sure. Hey, these motherfuckers tell they none of this jewelry on my arm is real.
Yo, he's funny.
She got another letter from her lawyers requesting that I send over all of my tax returns and all of my bank statements because she's trying to get $20,000 and I think they're trying to take it up to like $40,000. And they've been looking at all of my movies and all of the concerts and shows that I've been doing, and they're over there like blood-sucking lawyers rubbing their hands. And Samantha's doing the same thing, rubbing her hands, and they're going, oh, you know, for the last year and a half, he looks like he's been doing really well. Let's go ahead and get them bank statements over here so we can figure out a way to get this law firm. She got another letter from her lawyers.
Do you have any Valentine?
That's it.
I have a question. I feel like there's some men out there, they be like, well, what did you do with your money? Didn't you invest it? Don't you have a portfolio? Like, where's your money at?
You see what?
You tell it.
I was gonna say it's tricky for him because he's got to like make it known he don't have no money so that he don't end up, you know, having to fork out for this lawsuit or this divorce.
Nikki and Kenneth did that.
They did what?
I don't know. It was just a post I saw, and it was both of them took off their jewelry and makeup, and they were just standing there and saying that we don't really have anything. But I'm like, that sounds stupid. Like, so all I gotta do is make a video and don't put on my makeup and jewelry and just say I don't have value. And then what?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the court cases, everything is kind of very superficial. It's all about what you could prove and stuff. So,
or show me that your bank account is empty. Let me see if you moved anything. Let me see what assets you have, and let's put it against how much it costs to take care of the child, plus to keep the mom happy.
Yeah.
Happy. Now, if she's a psycho, then that's different. But you got some women that are very simple. I just need to be able to make life easier so I can take care of your child.
Yeah.
Just like you would a babysitter. If the babysitter called you and was like, hey, listen, okay, no problem. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You need to have that same kind of courtesy, like understand that someone is taking care of a life. Some men, they care about making a point more than they care about making sure that their kid is taken care of properly. And it's just very sad.
Yeah.
The
performance. The show.
It's very embarrassing. I wish, most men knew, once they make a decision, they understand that this is an obligation for the rest of your life, whether you like it or not, because the woman has to deal with that regardless, because our feelings are too strong for the child for anything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're going to be responsible, yep, and we're going to take care of it all, yep. And we just gotta hope and pray that you are a real stand-up man that knows, okay, I need to make money and take care of the people that I put on this planet.
You got to do that to figure that out.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I guess they got their own. I really don't understand them that much, but hey, best thing to do: have one baby mother and a wife, and make them be the same person, and that simplifies your life. If you're not spreading yourself like spreading yourself like your peanut butter all around the world and making families. And speaking of which, they had that guy Cam Newton had an interview.
Yes. I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I watched it. Yeah, he was talking to the doctor. Did you notice how calm she was? And she just was very feminine. Like she didn't look like somebody you can yell at. You know what I mean? She just carried herself well. She wasn't confrontational. She just laid it out smooth.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that you have to be skillful at understanding how to talk to people and understand their motivations and what might trigger them and things that she seems like she's very aware. She's not like just stomping everywhere and trying to make her point. She wants to make a point, but she also wants the other person to see exactly where she's coming from and kind of agree almost, because he could, half of what she said to him and what she said to Nick Cannon was just like undeniable truths. There's nothing you could do to like argue some of the stuff to him, but most of the stuff she would say.
Like how Sean Penn was saying, it's like a aesthetic for the public. You know what I mean? And that doesn't really benefit the family, like, because I know what they're talking about when the dad just showboats, but it's like, well, not, it's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the other thing. They're just worried about how it looks, and it's like, yeah, but you can't give time between each kid. And some of these guys don't understand that spending time with your kid is important. Read a book to the kid. You know what I mean? Interact. Don't just show up and you're the prize. Because they act like that with relationships and with the children. I'm the prize. At least I'm giving you my presence, and that's it.
I think that I think that the level that they want to operate on is way too low for what their responsibility level is. That's what I think. It's like you should already, before you have any children, you should have set up like, okay, this is how I can get a certain amount of money. And then based on that money that you got, you'd be like, I can afford one kid, or I can afford no kids, or I can afford two kids. And what kind of situation can you afford? Do you afford a situation where, the kid doesn't live with you? So, you have to go ahead and distribute more funds outside of your particular household. Like, did you think about that before you create a situation where you don't know if you want to even stay around or if the person wants you around or if you guys are gelling? Like, none of that was even considered. You don't even know if you guys are going to be able to.
And then it got complicated.
Yeah, very stupid.
He talks about that stuff. Yeah. That's why I wanted to wait until I was in my 40s to have a baby. I've said it since I was small. Yeah, I wanted to wait till my 40s.
I think, we've proven, like, if we look at our track record as far as, like, our very public women, the majority of people that have had children later in life have been brown women. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation. I think with all the kids, the kids are not getting really to know their dad. Like, you gotta do your part as the mom to do as much as you can to get them to involve with their kid or the kid to know them. If it's not too bad of a situation, you guys live together so they can see mom and dad together at least for some period of time. Even if they don't remember it, maybe energetically that might be helpful. This is if you can do that. If that's not a bad situation, if it's something you can try, I definitely think that's good. But then again, maybe, it's not good. But I don't know. But I just think that for the child, I think that was good. That's a good thing to try to do if you can. And if you can't do it, then do your best to make sure they see and talk to each other. It can be difficult if you're in different countries too. You got to think about that. You got to try to do as many visits as possible. I just feel like, there's a lot that you could do as the woman on your woman's side, but the man, he has to make it easy for you to do that too, because, a lot of what you want is to do with like how well the kids can get taken care of, how frustrating it is.
You want to see, but a woman cares more. A woman will say, she worries about every little thing. She makes sure everything's squared away, especially, going on family trips and stuff. So women seem more attentive. Men aren't that much attentive. In their minds, they're like, oh, she got it. She can handle it. I'm going to just pop in sometimes and help with some money and, take the kids out. But there's no real emotional connection or anything. They're just, oh, you got it. They're not thinking deeper to how the kids really feel until it happens to you. You know what I mean?
I think it's difficult. I mean, I don't think every man is the same. I think some men have if you weren't there. So there's that. And then if you're separated, and and she's taking care of the kids majority of the time, she's owed more than what you're giving most of the time, you guys. Like it's only like really intelligent men understand that, like the actual labor that's involved there.
Thank the men that do appreciate it and see it, because oh my goodness, if we had none of you, this world would be screwed. So, because I've known a few men like that, they take pride in taking care of their kid. I know some men that take pride that they really not offering shit, they just showing a little bit they doing. So I try to push them and shame them, like, go do more. Don't you want him to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's it. Each is to own, but we just need
to make sure that you're taking care of your child because you want to take care of your child. Don't be acting like, you know what I mean? Oh, if you don't have access to the woman, then therefore you don't think that you should, it's like some sort of punishment. Like that happens as well. That's what people don't understand. Like it happens as well, that it's like you can't even get this guy to do what he's supposed to do unless you are entertaining him somehow. It's like, fuck out of here. Like, do what you're supposed to do, just like I do what I'm supposed to do regardless. Like, it's so stupid. Like,
and I had a homegirl, she was like, if I don't fuck him, I don't get no money for my son. Oh, he got you hoeing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Well, it's making me depressed. Shall we move on to the next topic?
Yes.
We stay from things like that, dear.
Yeah, and I may cut it all out because I ain't got no time to be like doing this shit anyway. So
they need to hear that.
They do. They do. Both Nick Cannon and Cam Newton, they got a lot to answer for. Families and which they're not present for. So yeah.
It's not fair at all. But they want to do what they want to do. And sometimes I say to myself, I'm like, well, why is it that they just get up and do what they want to do? Me and you would discuss how, when they were little boys, they got to play with hot box, whatever you call it, the Matchbox, the toy cars, the wrestling toys, the video games, not really held to a high standard. Not a lot of boys, but the girls, they had the baby doll, like a lot of responsibility put on them early. You know what I mean? And then you get guys like that, they just walk around doing what they want. And they're following other guys, because you don't hear a lot of guys shaming other men. This video is coming out now, especially dudes from the South talking about, yo, I take care of my family. I don't, all that weird 50-50 shit. Like, why are you doing that? That's mad weird. So more of them are coming. They're going to pile up like this. And it's just going to come out and shame the devil.
Yeah.
And that's how it's going to go.
Because
we need the other men to shame them.
Yeah, I think we're getting a lot on the media of the loudmouth feminine men that like to shout out and talk about, how much being a man is very difficult and that they, you know what I mean? It's like they need help. That's those guys. But the people that's actually doing their thing and like making money and working hard for their family and doing all the stuff that they're seeing progress, you know what I mean? People with momentum and people with, goals and aspirations and actually going and getting their shit. They don't have time to be talking about nothing. They busy following their plan and getting with their goals and all that.
Not fooling around.
Not playing around at all.
Well, enough of these niggas. On to the next topic. The next product. So as you can see, this is I think this is a YouTube video.
What's your product?
Love Plastic by Sisters Lepay. I call it a product because, all right, first of all, there's these two girls. I think they're from France, right? They're sisters. They 3D model. They make Barbie-like characters. I think they're actual Barbie and Christies, and they call each other that. They just go on these adventures. It's not like it's a series about anything particular. It's just different clips based on, content, just cute, influence. Like, I think it was Balenciaga. I'm not too sure, but brands on that level. And they would have videos specifically for their products or bags or purses or whatever it is that they wanted to collab on. So you could take a look at some of their stuff. They look really, really good. If you love Barbie, you love their videos. I soak in everything that they post. And they get better and better over time. So you could see the progress, but it's so cool.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, they have videos up too. I think they were doing a little...
Now I'm here on YouTube.
So cute.
What did you say?
Play it, let them see it. Don't tease them, Ange.
This video, I want to show you my previous story. This won't be a full story, but let me keep all the details until I'm going to create my own series. But the most important periods you will catch there.
Yeah. Oh, he want that. Yeah. He want my number, had to hit him with the fantasizing, got him fiending for this.
One minute I flip it, next minute I flip
it. He want my number, had to hit him with the fantasizing, got him fiending for this.
What do you do?
All right, I'm not going to break my back for y'all now. If you want to see more of the Sisters Classic by Sisters Lepay, you can check out their Instagram, their TikTok, and their YouTube. They're always working on something. Oh, the Jamaican, your ears? Bomba flats. But they're always coming out with something. If you don't see anything for a while, they're working on it, and it's going to come back up. I love their brand. It's girly. You could just drink it in, especially if you're an adult and you're not sitting there watching Barbie movies. You can check out their Instagram. You can talk to them, look at their collabs. It's beautiful. Look how sexy the pages are. It's just pink and fabulous, just like Dope Dealer TV. And that's my dope product. And I have another one for you too. Perhaps you heard of this brand. It's very popular and a lot of creatives and artists use it. It's called Canva.com. It's a platform where you can edit video and photo. You can make invitations, banners, and they help you customize whatever project that you have for measurements that may go on another social media platform. So the thing about Canva, it's very easy to use. You can buy a membership, you can have it free. But when you do buy the membership, which is about $120 a year, I think, which isn't too bad, you get access to certain texts, certain pictures, certain graphics that artists create and upload onto Canva. And I'm about to be one of them soon. So, but I really, really do love Canva. And here's a little look at it, at what Canva can do. Okay, guys, so this is the interface that you're looking at for Canva. It's very inviting, very open. They have buttons at the top in case you're new to the website and you want to know where to go, or it takes you directly to a project that you want to start. It may be invitations, a poster. It could be a book, a magazine cover, social media post, or even, I guess, a sticker for a shirt or whatever piece of clothing you want to use it for. What I love about Canva is that I can upload my own photos and videos and create whatever I can imagine with it. So I would open up a video editing interface, and then I would upload everything I want to add. There's super cool text, super cool graphics. And if you pay your yearly or monthly membership, like I said, you have access to more things. You have access to templates and sounds as well. And I've had a few issues where I couldn't find certain graphics that artists would make, especially if it's an alphabet graphic. And we might be missing the letter D. You can always find them on Instagram because their info will be right there. And the artist was kind enough to send me the letters that were missing off of Canva, as well as upload it for themselves, so that they probably get paid. But Canva is super cool. You could always go on YouTube. There are tons of videos to show you how to use Canva, like right here. They're showing you how to put in shapes, how to put in borders and change colors. Super easy for brands, personal, whatever it is you need it for. So that's about it. That's my dope product. I love Canva. I love it, love it, love it. I love how easy it is to use. It's fun to use, and it's just bright and inviting. It has a good look to it as well.
Yeah, I love Canva too. I would agree. It's good.
And she put me on a Canva.
Yeah, it's really simple. I like it's got a drag and drop type of aesthetic and user friendly. So I love it.
Product. On to the next segment.
Alrighty, and my dope product is a very special show. I did ignore it when it first came out, so now I'm catching it on the flip side, like years later. It's a show called Gossip Girl, and
Yes.
like lively. So I'm gonna show you guys the trailer for Gossip Girl if you've never seen it.
Welcome to New York's Upper East Side, playground to all my friends. Want to know how the rich and popular live? Well, I live to diss and tell. Meet the former It Girl.
I needed to get away from everything. Please just trust me.
How can I trust you when I feel like I don't even know you?
The ex-best friend.
So, when's the party?
Saturday. And you're kind of not invited.
The boy who wants her.
Pick me up at 8.
You really go out with some guy you don't know?
Well, you can't be worse than the guys I do know.
And the boy who can't have her.
Serena.
No, look, Blair's my best friend, and you're her boyfriend, and she loves you.
I guess popularity has its price.
Not entitled to choose, just to be happy. What we're entitled to is a trust fund. Happiness does not seem to be on the...
Right, and so now what I love so much about Gossip Girl that I have totally missed out on when it was, first airing is just just the high-endness of it.
I'm saying I would have thought you would have been seen Gossip Girl. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I am aware of it. I just never really got into it. It's like Vampire Diaries to me. It's like I'm so uninterested in watching that, but I like Gossip Girl. I think I had to grow into it maybe. It just wasn't my thing at the time.
Watching it too, and it wasn't really my thing. But now that I'm older, I want to watch that, especially since it's not as dirty as Sex and the City.
Yeah,
it's so interesting, and that's really how these people act. Really.
They kind of have the same archetype now that you say that. You ever noticed how Blake Lively looks like how Carrie looks? They have the same blonde hair, and then Blair is like Charlotte. Yeah. I can't hear you. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Saweetie.
Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte was a sweetie. She's like evil Charlotte, but fundamentally she's Charlotte because she's like the high city, Upper East Side type of personality and stuff like that, prim and proper,
Like Gossip Girl, but I'm gonna hop back in it with you. I'm hopping back in it with you. I haven't seen all of it. I watched most of it, but I'm sure I missed a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's juicy. And living in New York and being familiar with that lifestyle, I didn't say I have millions, but yeah, I'm ready to hop back in, and that'll keep me warm until Severance comes home.
Yeah, Severance needs to come back, and Gossip Girl has quite a few seasons, so I'm only on I think I'm on the end of season 2 right now. Yeah, maybe season 3, but I think I'm at the end of season 2 if I'm not mistaken. And I'm enjoying it so far. I like all the twists and turns. The show could do with a bit more brown people, So I think they undershow how many wealthy Black people there are, honestly, because I see there's so many societies of those and stuff. So they exist. They're there. So maybe we need to have our own show. That's what they all say. Is like they don't like to kind of include us, and it feels false to them.
Do in real life, they don't really talk to us too much. And even if you come from money, it's like I need everyone to approve. That this guy is talk toable.
Yeah.
So, and I'm pretty sure Black wealthy people kind of stay amongst each other.
That's true.
You know what I mean? They stay out the mess. They don't, it's not, we don't want white people around because first of all, it's not the same thing when it's reversed at all.
Yeah.
But when Black people do it, they're just trying to stay to themselves and, because you have quite a history of putting things underwater. So.
Yeah, and burning stuff up and blowing stuff up too. Yeah, but so that's basically my product, my product. I really am enjoying it, and it's over with now, but I got a lot to get through and stuff, and a lot of people are talking talking about Blake Lively not in a very good light at the moment in the media. People are not too happy with like her personality. They think she kind of has a sucky personality, and she's not a very good actress. That's what they're saying too. They think that she's a monotone actress that plays herself. That's what they're saying in the street.
Yeah. I mean, I do agree, but I have enjoyed watching her, especially the roles that they put her.
The thing is that there's nothing wrong with that, and I think that it's admirable that she's not trying to kill herself to be like Meryl Streep. She's being the actress that she is, and it's okay to like give people a kind of a slice of life type of personality. Like it's like, okay, every time we see this is how, excuse me, this is how they should have dealt with Keanu Reeves, which I think Keanu Reeves is a multi-faceted type of actor, but in the beginning they were like saying like, oh, he's like a surfer kid, you know. But Blake Lively, I think she should just continue to do her thing and just have her personality. Like people wanted Marilyn Monroe not to be like multiple different things, but to be Marilyn Monroe. So that's why they are hiring Blake Lively, whether you like it or not. She has a certain like upper crust, thing that they try to give. Like,
yeah,
over it. And they actually were surprised that she's kind of, snippy and witty and rude, but that's kind of like part of her archetype. I mean, you want her to be nice, she might be nice, but she's a human being, so maybe she's not nice, and maybe she's just not nice right now. Who knows? Because
especially in that business,
and not only that, she's pregnant, so maybe she's feeling away. And you say what? Maybe you talking about her bump for like the 1,000th time that she's heard it today probably pissed her off. It was getting on her nerves.
Yeah, it was like,
it would be good if she would just have come out and say that. That's a very human thing to say. It's like, it was getting on my nerves being asked all of these like mommy centered or male centered or like whole institute.
But the paparazzi are very understanding. Sometimes you just gotta say, make an announcement, and especially if
paparazzi. She was promoting a movie. Sorry to cut you off. She was promoting a movie, so she was doing a press tour.
Like carpet, right.
So but I think sitting down every day, all day, and then people are coming to see her.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd put out a quick Instagram post, and then maybe they'll catch on by the time I get to the next person to interview me. Yeah, it probably does get annoying. It's like having a friend around it, the same question over and over. It's like, I answered that already.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest complaints that a lot of celebrities have, especially like the bigger ones that see a lot of people, is that they get asked like unoriginal questions.
Yeah, pisses them off. But we like you, Blake. We think I like her aesthetic, and they put it where it needs.
She's an aesthetic and she's a vibe. And there's nothing wrong with being an aesthetic and a vibe and being a public figure.
Say it, Angie. Yes, exactly.
She could play herself. Come on, let her play herself. There's a lot of people like Ernest P. Worrell. He played Ernest P. Worrell. You could tell that was him. You know what I mean? She's an right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let her be.
Yeah, let her be. And another thing I do want to say, I know Cleo, she needs to go, but there is one other thing that I wanted to talk about as far as Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl was interesting as well because you got to see like the dynamic that white women have when it comes to the hair thing, and that their blondness and the brunetteness of it all and what that means to be either thing.
Yeah, I noticed it since I was small. I
never really noticed it. It's only like now that I'm an adult, I can like look back on all the white girls that I know and their dynamic, because I went to a mostly white girl school. Like it was all different types of people, but it was like majority white women, white girls, and then, ethnicities sprinkled in here and there, whatever. But what I noticed with them, now that I think back, there was different types of chicks, you know what I mean? I think the blonde hair, blue eyes gives like the fully European, like, oh, well, yeah, it gives a full European experience, and I guess that's why.
Is you that's why I was like this, like those Roman statues, because those people were blonde with blue eyes.
Yeah.
You know, from Norway, where it's cold and it's at the top and everyone's tall and just pale. You know what I mean? It's like,
but basically, the archetype about being the blonde one is like being the fun one and easier and, you know, not so intelligent and thinking about stuff, you know, really like more of a ditz or.
With that after Marilyn Monroe or during, or was it always a thing?
It's always a thing.
That's why they made her, okay. They were fitting her into something that already existed.
Yeah, that's why she was like boop boopy doo. She was like, you know, not a lot going on upstairs, but what you didn't know is that Marilyn Monroe was very, 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 very intelligent. She was one of the, like, there was another actress as well during that time. She was a brunette. Forgot her name, but she was she was like a rocket scientist, that smart. So, yeah.
And they hide it behind all that sexuality.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of it all, and like all the storylines. So there's a storyline about brunette and blonde, and you saw it also. They talked about it in the psychology of it all in that show Mad Men.
Yeah. Oh, that's another show we gotta watch.
Mad Men is good. It's like,
I know,
for like if you are a creative, if you are in marketing, if you're in sales, if you're into like how TV, if you watch TV. You know, if you're into like that kind of thing and not want to know like how the art industry worked at that time, definitely check out Mad Men, because it's like an advertising company, and they're like selling ads for old stuff like Coca-Cola when it first hit the market, and all of these things that they talk about the companies when they go IPO and what they need to do as far as, you know, promoting. This is back in the day, but it's still, you know, same shit. Nah, so yeah, I really liked that show, Mad Men, and I don't know why I was talking about Mad Men, but yeah.
Because it's fire. I'm gonna hop on the wagon. I kept forgetting. Now you reminded me. Now I got something to watch while I'm doing my office work.
Oh, they were talking about that in Mad Men. So Mad Men, they were saying, oh, that the blonde is the one that you want to have fun with, and then the brunette is like the one you want to marry or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's how they sold it.
Yeah, but it was interesting seeing like how jealous that Blair got. Blair is a dark-haired one. She was so jealous of the blonde one, which is Blake Lively's character. And she just
seemed to be more free.
Yeah, but she was like, she can't be like how she gets away with it a lot because of her hair, it shines in the sun and shit like that. She was saying some deep, like, jealousy shit. And they still stayed friends. I don't know how. You can't.
I've done it. Because she probably always knew. So I was like, duh, I already know.
Yeah. Oh, but it's like, that's scary.
It is scary. I would have been like, bye.
And she had a point because of the way that everything went. She really was a fucked up friend too. The girl Serena, she had sex with the girl's boyfriend. Yeah, and then she ran away. That's what happened. So it's like, yeah, obviously she's gonna be feeling a way about you because she wanna be your friend because you're the best friend that she could have, like socially. Like it's really good for her to be friends with you because for whatever reason, you guys grew up together. So she just stick to the plan when you came back and all that. Okay, so this is one of the most iconic songs that Brandy has that people probably recognize the most is The Boy's Mind with Monica. And yeah, so we're going to be able to see that.
I like the beat to that song. The instrumental is beautiful.
All right. And so now that is just a little bit of a snippet from the song The Boy's Mind by Brandy and Monica. Hearing that song, you'll be able to listen to like her contemporary at the time, which was Monica, and they had some sort of rivalry. We hear that there was a bit of violence happening in the backstage of one of the early performances of this song on a show, and you know, it got deep. So yeah, but you know, obviously they've all moved on, and Brandy is still making fantastic music. She's still amazing. And I want to share with you guys a piece of one of my favorite songs ever. And it just happens to be hers, and it happens to be quite a recent song. I don't know. Happened to... Love this friggin' song if it will load.
Pourquoi t'es tous ces mains? On va vous enfermer, madame. On y va? On y va.
I need you to see it, believe what you see. Feel what I feel, and my feelings don't die. It's why I cry. Need to heal. Got another lady, having love, baby. Going crazy, but I be afraid, baby. Take what I get, baby. But then I couldn't take no chances. Karma is a bitch, baby. Change on you, I put me and you. How cross the line.
Yes, fuck it up. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Brandy, you are it. You are everything. You're the voice. You're everything. You are everything, girl.
Oh, okay. So my artist spotlight is going to be Saweetie. Her career, excuse me, career has been looking very sweet. I was watching her reality show on her YouTube. Very fun to watch. I would wash dishes and just do house chores while watching it because it was just very uplifting and very fun, and just watching her do her thing. Right after I got into that, because I wasn't into her so much before, but you know how you catch on it later, like food or anything. So she had this song called Nani, but even before that, she had this song called Back to the Streets. I love that song, Back to the Streets. It's just so flowy and so beautiful. It seems to be her whole brand, like princessy and cute but hood at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my favorite song, Back to the Streets. She has another one called Good Good that I really like. And Nani has been very fun. There's a lot of dance videos on TikTok, a lot of dance videos and the YouTube shorts. She's doing really good. They're marketing their ass off. I'm with the Saweetie camp. So sweet.
Yeah.
That's my artist spotlight.
Fantastic. Wonderful. So is there anything that you want us to see about Saweetie?
You know what? Yeah, pull up the Nani video. It's so Barbie. We don't gotta watch the whole thing because you guys can go on YouTube and check it out when you get a chance. But her Nani video is just pink and fun and girly. It's just, I love it. I love it. It's a good old American time. Icy, 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 icy. She even had a little show called Icy University. They set up the green screen. I'm telling you, that's the thing with this social media age. You can just come up with a concept if you have the money and the power to make it happen, even with the little bit you got. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can put yourself out there and make good content. Who thought of that? Icy University, talking about positivity for girls and whatnot. But this is Nani, guys.
Ooh, got that Nani. How she walk through swinging that body, yelling, who gon' stop me? You ain't got that time to clock me. Ooh, got that Nani. Big bag, I'ma fill it up with money, yelling, who gon' stop me? You ain't got that time to clock me.
For the cameras out, a bitch be looking too good. My name in the mouth, I tell her how to chew up. Lambo match the Lil B's pretty bitch, and yep, I'm moved up. Ain't worried about them hoes talking down, cause I'm too up. I'm bougie, moody, tanning in my Louis. It's a privilege just to say you know me. If I double back, he overpaying not to lose me. My bestie ain't an acting.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it's very cute, but I can't get it.
I know. I like her brand. Well, we can cut to Back to the Streets if you want to play a little bit of each. Ooh, got that Nani. And then they end up in the club just dancing. Her videos.
I like when she does pop stuff.
Yeah, we did talk about that. Angie and I were saying pop is her thing. Like, she could do collabs for Ariana, all of them, and just do pop. And she's good at it. She got that American pop princess look with and just do pop, and she's good at it. She got that American pop princess look, all of that.
Yeah.
If they handed us Saweetie, we would just remarket her that way.
Yeah, she's
you know what I mean?
Barbie doll. She's a little Bratz doll. She should make music.
Yeah.
I think she did really good. The song with Doja Cat was good too.
Cute and girly. That's her brand. That's what I mean. Her, even though she's hood, she's got that bright, bubbly, girly brand. And I love it. I don't want her to hear this and be like, oh, that's not what I want. I love it. The activities, all of that. Just happy girl world.
You can throw some.
That's what we need. That's what I'm
rapping in there. You could throw some rapping in there, but I think like you should do like a whole pop run. You definitely, I think you you could eat way more if you did that, because I think you're a stronger pop act than you are hip hop act, honestly. I think
Yeah.
you know, you need
Yeah.
to be unemotional about these things. Like, who cares, you know? Get that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she seems like the kind of artist she'd be open to that, and she understands. Like, pop is definitely her thing. And then it'll separate her. Now, I'm talking to the blacks because we talk to each other like this. We're family and we understand. Now, it'll help her boost her up out the hood thing, which we've seen with other celebrities. When you start getting to the pop world, it kind of pulls you out the hood pot. You're still in there, but pulling you out, and you have more opportunities because that's just how it works. You know what I mean?
Well,
More
I
pop
don't even
brand, it shows you a new audience.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And also you can bring more of that authentic hood brand to the pop space, you know? So it could be more diverse in that way as well. You could be a hood pop girl, you know?
Yeah, hood princess, hood pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cute. I'm so with it. I love her brand. It's just girly
Yeah,
and
I like
beautiful.
her. I like her. I just feel like she needs to focus on what people like, her sweetie-ness. Sweetie, be a sweetie.
Yeah.
Be a sweetie. That's what she is.
Yeah, that's what we like. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I want, sweet. I want sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. Give me more.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoy her brand.
Yes, I like her. And she's beautiful. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Saweetie is just she's a whole breath of fresh air. Her videos are so young and so dynamic and colorful and just very Americano popish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pop is definitely her thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is.
And she could rap at the same time, but push that up.
Yes, ma'am. Well, that's fantastic. And I think that we have a really strong group of artists, and you know, the products that we were sharing today. I feel like, you know, a lot of people need to know about, you know, Tyrese.
Yeah, so
what he's got going on, and Cam Newton and stuff, and you know, that's just basically what's going on in the streets right now that everybody's talking about at the moment. You know,
yeah, and the basic
cute.
Huh?
I was saying, Sister Lepay was really cute.
Yes, it was cute. You see, because that star instead of cute and pink and girly. That's the thing. Yeah, I loved him. I fell in love when I saw it. I couldn't wait for more. But one lesson I want you to get back to get from the Tyrese thing. I don't know. Maybe he just needs to make more money, or maybe he's not doing the right thing with his money. That just got royalties coming in. Do you have assets? Maybe they're coming for everything. I don't know the story.
I don't know, but
it might be worse than what I'm thinking.
Well, I don't know. I don't know ways. I mean, not a lot of people took care of their money very well. He may have made some bad investments. I think that he talked about that on the show as well. Like, he made some bad investments and things like that ended up draining out income. And then now he has a divorce, so that's costly, you know, between the lawyers and everything else. So, you know, I can only imagine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be like, bad.
He's acting like it's bad, like real bad, like he's regular poor now.
That's how he's like, this ain't real, and this ain't real. You gotta tell us all that. Go figure it out.
That girl on the side was,
you know what I'm saying?
The girl that was on the side, she was co-hosting that day. She was kind of annoyed. She was like, I could tell that it was fake. It's like, just listen.
What did she say? She said the video was fake?
No, every time he took off something, he was like, this right here is fake. This is fake. And she was like, who can't tell that that's fake? Obviously that's fake.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. Wow. Yeah, I know the shady
Really
stuff.
annoying. Exactly.
Yeah, I know they
like, girl,
that with.
First of all, you're nowhere near rich, so we know that you probably, you know what I mean? Like, don't act like you are better than Tyrese. Tyrese is mad talented, and he may be having a hard time right now, but he's been richer than you. So I don't think it's, you know, nothing cute about like trying to.
And you're doing it on TV in front of everybody.
Yeah. You just seem like have no empathy. You're more interested in making the joke out of him.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Exactly. In front of people on camera.
Yeah. I felt like that was rude. It was just like shade.
It was rude.
And if
it was rude.
If you would have spazzed on her, I'd be like, young lady, you don't have no respect. Like, that's very rude. Like, how did you
do
your job? I don't like that. But
don't be a shock jock.
Yeah, being a shock jock, and it's like no one even knows you. Like that's our cousin Tyrese you talking about. Fucking rude.
Yeah, easy. Take it easy, lady. Take it real easy.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. But yeah, it's been a great show. It's a bit of a variety pack, but I think we got some real great pieces out of there. And I hope you guys really enjoy like getting into some of the products that we suggested for this week and the artists that we shared with you, because we are very passionate about them, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated with what's going on and what's hot in the streets.
That's our job, and we care about you. Oh, and by the way, do check out Canva. Even if you're making invitations or baby shower invitations online, you can do it by yourself, 1, 2, 3, and have them sent out, and it takes out the stress of trying to find someone else to do it, and it's fun, and it makes the experience more intimate. So yes, that's what we have for you. Great products, great artists. Comments from the comment section. Yachty, don't be an asshole. Karrahbooo, be nice. Everybody stop sitting around. And that's it.
All righty.
I dealt with the dope like I do.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And so I do want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty. And we will check you on the flip side. We'll check you on the next episode of Dope Dealer TV Radio. Have a great night.
You too. Love you. Later.